All right, now we are back, and we got a few fixes to make, but we got a lot of work to do. As you can see behind me, we got some unfinished business. Yeah, it's time to get busy. Yeah, untangle this chain. These chains always throw me for a loop for some reason. Come on now. It's like I turn it one way, it's tangled. I turn it another way, it's tangled again. There's got to be a better way. Oh, come on now. Oh no. Let me know. Yeah, let me know in the chat. Y'all know of a better way to untangle these chains. Okay, we got it finally. Okay. Now I don't want to get entangled again, so we just gonna hit that right there. And so yesterday I had the problem of my nuts coming off the bar studs. Just put new bar studs in here, and my nuts were coming off the bar studs because I put regular nuts on there. So I went to the hardware store and bought a bunch more nuts. So I bought some, what are these called? Like Loctite, or these like special nuts I'm going to put on there, or I'm going to use these lock washers. So I'm debating whether I'm going to use lock washers or lock nuts. Right now, I'm going to try out the lock nuts, and hopefully that bar and chain cover doesn't come off. But these are not meant to come on and off. But I'm going to try it out, see how it works. It is what it is. I needed 8mm nuts to go on these bar studs, and I don't have the original bar studs because I'll show you. I can't get the bars. I can't get the stud out of the old nut. So, and the hardware store doesn't have these exact nuts. So I got to replace them. So I'm gonna use those Loctite nuts.
Gigi says hi in the chat,
How you doing, Gigi?
and Maureen says
Yup, yup, my boys. Yeah, time to get busy. Putting my chainsaw together here. I got my chain sharpening kit, so don't think that I don't sharpen my chain. I put that work in. So before we get started, I'm gonna loosen up my chain tensioner right here. Loosen that up because we got to put this chain back on for sure. All right, and I got a good uh video coming soon where I'm buying a brand new chainsaw. I'm going to get a Husqvarna, maybe the 562 or 572. I'm not sure yet. Torn on which one I'm going to get. Probably the 572 because that one's stronger. That one's extra. I'm a bit extra. All right, so we want to put this on the right way.
Maureen said pause the whole conversation. Pause.
Man, all right, no. We got to investigate that one. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that pause, man. I didn't catch that one. That one's under investigation. I'm gonna rewatch the tape, and that one's under investigation. But it's time to get busy. Want to put our chain on? We got to get active. Time to get active. All right. So I'm gonna pulling my bar tight right here. Got my chain on. Got my chain on the right way. All right. So now we're gonna put this cover on. Line everything up. Yeah. I'm gonna get a new. Like I said, I'm getting a new chainsaw. Husqvarna professional version, professional edition. I need something a lot bigger, a lot stronger than this one. This gets the job done, but we got a lot of work to do, as you can see behind me. And once this is all finished, I'm getting another load of similar like wood, and we're gonna keep it moving. So you might ask, like, why do I want all this wood? Well, I want to heat my home for free.
And Brand says you're
Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I'm getting ready to get busy. So for those that haven't been along for the ride, you might ask like, why do I have all this wood? So I'm getting a wood burning stove this year. I want to heat the home, and I want to heat the home for free. You might think like, how much did I pay for all this wood, or how much did I have to pay to get this delivered? I didn't pay a dime for none of this. This might be the wrong size. I gotta make sure I got the right size. No, but yeah, this is the one right here. Nope, the 12. Yeah, the 12 is it. But you might. So my thing is like, we're in uncertain times right now. We got war going on in the Middle East. We got we're targeting other countries' infrastructure, and my mindset is, what if somebody else targets our infrastructure? You know, are you or are we prepared for the unknown? My thing is, I'm always trying to, and I always want to be prepared for the unknown. So I'm getting a wood burning stove this year, and I'm preparing for that. So just say I just got a wood burning stove, and then I get a load of logs like this. I can't burn them because they're not seasoned, they're not dry. So you need to prepare, and that's what this is right here. This is preparation. Preparation is key. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. I'm sure a lot of us, boys and girls, have heard that saying before. All right, so I'm working with my left hand here. Not great with my left hand, but I gotta tighten these down. All right, I should be working with the socket wrench. All right, it is what it is. But how prepared are you for if things hit the fan? If shit hits the fan, how prepared are you? Can you heat your home? Can you keep your house warm? Can you cook food if the power grid goes down because of, you know, I don't want to put war on us on our soil, but just say, whatever happens, what do you call them? Hackers hack into infrastructure, and something happens, and your stove, oh shit, I gotta tighten this chain. All right, it still spins. I gotta tighten the chain. The chain is way too loose. But how prepared are you for if something happens? Because I forgot the saying. It's like, if something can happen, it will happen, or something like that. Y'all let me know if y'all know the saying I'm talking about. But yeah, just tighten that chain right there. Okay, now we're cooking with oil. Yeah, now we can really tighten that. Okay, does it spin? It spins, and that's what we want right there. Just enough slack to where it spins, but it doesn't fall off. So that's perfect right there. And that's when I finish getting another tightened down. And we're gonna check our bar oil. So this is my old chain right here. But I got the Husqvarna bar and chain oil. Make sure we got this thing oiled down. We got a proper fuel. I just went and made a new fuel batch. So this thing got the proper mix, a 50-to-1 chain mix right there, 50-to-1 fuel mix. That's what I run, 50-to-1. Yeah. Now, the thing with this right here is I don't want to tighten it too much, because that's what happened last time. I tightened this, and I tightened it so tight that I broke the bar studs. And I don't want to do that again. So I don't want to over tighten it, just enough. And don't do what I did. I broke both of the bar studs. And it's been like maybe like 2 weeks now since I broke the bar studs and had to replace them. Yeah. So don't do what I did. Don't make the mistakes that I make. I did that so you don't have to go through that. It says a Jay-Z lyric for everything, every situation in life, right? But look, these right here, these were the broken bar studs. So I broke them off right there. Had to order new ones. So let's get busy. Without you
Murphy's Law.
Murphy's Law, that's the one.
Anything that can go wrong will go wrong.
Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. Murphy's Law. You got it. I appreciate you for saying that. That's what it was. I couldn't think of it. Not off the top of the head. All right, so we're going to check our fuel before we get busy. It's halfway, but we could top it off. Pause. All right. Little slow drip in there. All right, there we go. We're good to go right there. And we're going to check our chain oil. Tomorrow, I got a maintenance kit coming. I'm going to change the air filter, spark plug. We're going to make sure this thing is running prime. But I'm still getting a new one regardless. It don't matter. I'm getting a professional grade. Maybe tomorrow. I think I'm going to go tomorrow. If I can go to Tractor Supply or someplace in person and they got that Husqvarna 572, I'm purchasing that thing tomorrow. Oh yeah, we need some more chain oil. Yeah, this thing running type dry in there. I just put some in maybe 2 days ago. But yeah, we need some more. I should run the funnel right here, but I don't have a funnel right now, so it is what it is. Let's get some of that up in there. Okay, we're good now. Okay. It's always best to run a funnel for that chain oil because that chain oil is real, like, it's very, pause, it's very thick. All right, so it's a little bit on the side. It's all good. It ain't gonna harm nothing. Close up our oil. And it's time to get busy. Yeah. Time to fire this thing up. We're fueled up, oil down. Safety glasses, always must be safe at all times. All right. Time to get to work. All right. Pull out our choke. Make sure our stop button is off. Come on now. Push that choke back in. We in business. I'm gonna let it run for a second. Let it run for a second. Listen to a purr. Yeah. Listen to a purr for a second. You know, we're not just gonna start the engine and just start going ham. It's going crazy. Let it warm up a little bit. I'm gonna clean up my work area. Get my axes out the way. Got the Husky right here, wooden axe. We got the Fiskars, 8-pound maul right here. And then we got the Fisker, I think it's the 4-pound, 36-inch. I think this is like a 4, maybe a 4.5 pound splitting axe right here. Y'all let me know what type of axe y'all like. I'm gonna get some more wooden ones. The wooden handles, I think I'm gonna get all wooden handles from now on. I got the solid fiberglass. The Fiskars are solid, but now I'm getting all wooden handles. Y'all give me a recommendation if y'all got one. All right, time to put that work in. Yeah. Work. That's work. And we're just gonna keep chopping away, little by little. And we're going downhill now. So we're not gonna have any pitching on the blade. So we're running downhill. That's what we want. We want the stuff to just fall away. My wife told me hurry up. She said she don't want this right here. So I'm going tomorrow morning, and maybe I'll take y'all with me. I'm going tomorrow morning and go and look for a Husqvarna, that 572 or maybe the 562, whichever one I can find. Work. Uh-huh.
Hey, Big Al underscore 57 says it doesn't sound right. It might be dull too. It's not cutting as fast as it should.
You may be right, Big Al. So this maybe could cut better. I guess it depends on the chain, depends on the chainsaw, but this is maybe like a 34cc chainsaw. This thing is not the greatest. That's why like I said, I'm going tomorrow morning. I'm going to get me professional grade. I'm gonna maybe drop maybe about $1,500, $2,000, and I'm gonna go get something real nice that's gonna eat through all this, and we're gonna see how fast we get through it. And it is what it is right now. This really, this is not it. This is like entry level, beginner grade. If you ask me, I'm going to go get something real professional tomorrow. Maybe something around 70cc. Stay tuned. Tap in.
All right, and MDM brand said Tori sent this.
What's up, Envy? I appreciate you tuning in. Let's put that work in. I'm gonna be out here every day until I knock all this out, and then I'm gonna order another load. I'm gonna keep it moving. What's that?
The chat says dull.
Yeah, I'm gonna sharpen this again tonight. I'm gonna sharpen this again tonight, and we getting right back at it tomorrow. But hopefully, I come home tomorrow with something real nice, a chain right out the box. But this is really not it. This is also maybe like a 34 cc chainsaw. So call it a dull blade. I was just checking it just right before I started, but it's also a weak chainsaw. It's an Echo CS 352. That's what we're working with right now. This is really domestic. This is like beginner domestic level, if you ask me. And this is all hardwood. So let's keep that in mind. We're not cutting no softwood. This is all for firewood. So this is all hardwood. It's a lot more difficult to get through. So let's keep that in mind. We all types of oak, white oak, uh, maple, all hardwood. No evergreen, no softwood, no pine, none of that stuff. So keep that in mind too. Back to business. It's cutting on okay to me right now. So far, so good. But we gotta bust all this up. Don't worry, I got on steel toe boots too. Something fall, hit the toes, hit the digits. I'm gonna be all right. Work. Uh huh. Uh huh. Getting to it. We are not here to play games. And we're gonna make a hustle out of this. So it's free firewood for the home, but I'm also gonna sell some firewood. Gotta get to it. It's a hustle, all for free. Clear some stuff out the way. Oh, what's up?
Torian said it's sharp enough to go Tony Montana at the motel on somebody.
Oh yeah, yeah. This good enough for Texas Chainsaw Massacre type business. It's sharp enough. You see what we doing? We putting in work. I'm gonna sharpen him anyways. I got the files and all that. I know how to do it, but gotta get through this little by little. Just keep chipping away at it. And like I was just saying, all this free wood, I'm gonna chop it up, and I'm putting them on pallets right now. So once I bust it up with the axes, I'm putting them on pallets so that they could dry, and I'm just keep storing them in my backyard. And once I have a couple years worth, then it's off to the races with selling the firewood. So it's a hustle. Back to business. Oh, it started to shift. I gotta watch where I'm cutting at. Everything start tumbling down on me. We ain't trying to do that. Must start from the top. like we ran out of fuel. And this one looks like a black locust. So we got some maple, we got some oak. This one looks like black locust right here. Still a hardwood. A real good one to burn. Y'all let me know what's your favorite hardwood to burn. Kind of fuel up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're all out of fuel right now. Fuel him up. Time to gas up. Uh-huh. Again, no funnel. I mean, this fits in there, but it's so easy to just overshoot on the gas and overfill it, and this thing will be spilling out, getting on my wood, getting on the grass, the property. Don't want to do that because I do a lot of growing food, growing fruit trees, vegetables, all that good stuff. So we don't want no contaminants in the ground here. Back right. Mm-hmm. And like I said, I just bought some new files. Will be sharpening. Will be sharpening soon. I mean, I got other files in the house, but yeah, back to it. Mm-hmm. I want y'all to let me know what's your favorite chainsaw to run, and what's your favorite axe to run for log splitting and chopping up firewood. Because I want to get the best of the best. All right, we're gonna need a few pulls probably. Get back right. Put that lock on. I feel like this is going to come falling down if I cut this piece right here, or maybe the next piece under it. It might hold with this piece, but it's going to come tumbling down soon. I gotta be ready to step out the way. Gotta make sure I should strategically cut these pieces because I don't want these logs falling on me for sure. It's coming loose. One more. There we go. Uh-huh. might have to do an upcut on this piece because it's leaning on this one and it's leaning on over here, and I'm cutting in the middle in the bridge, so it's going to collapse on the blade. We don't want that piece collapsing on the blade, so now I got to come with the undercut now. It's a small piece under there that's still connected. It's hard to get to it. I should be able to reach it now. There we go. Yeah. With a civilian chainsaw. That's work right there. Remove this log right here. Yeah. Perfect. Take some cuts off of there just like that. So if I cut this piece right now, it's going to collapse on itself. So I want to cut that one right there. All right, let's see. Where should we head next? And this stuff is going to start collapsing on itself. Can't have this stuff coming down on back to a lumberjack at all. This piece is a good piece to cut right here. Nice. Now we got an acceptable piece to cut right here. We keep opening up new doors. All right. Let's see. Where should we approach next? I think we're going to go on the other side now. We got a lot done with a civilian chainsaw. Let's knock this off right here. All right. We should take another swipe at that one. Uh-huh. Let's get it from up here. Oh, we got more black locust up here too. Let's knock this black locust down. Arms away. Yeah. Here we go. Bingo. another one, folks. And I'm gonna use a lot of those for Swedish log stoves. I want y'all to let me know. Have y'all ever heard of a Swedish log stove? We be doing a lot of those outdoor cooking videos. Come out here Saturday morning, cook some bacon, egg, and cheese. Turn this log around. Yeah. All right, time to get down from here. What's going on?
IIMT24II said hi.
IIMT24 something like that. I appreciate you for watching. I'm out here getting busy. Sheesh. Gotta make sure I.
And they said it would be good for mushroom cultivation.
Oh, absolutely. All this. I told my wife that maybe 2 days ago. I said all this sawdust. This will be great for mushroom cultivation because how long ago we ordered the oyster mushrooms? We ordered blue oyster mushroom spores, pink oyster mushroom spores. I put it out here in the wood chips because I got like 30 dump truck loads of wood chips put in the backyard. It never really produced anything, but all this sawdust would be perfect for it. That's why I'm like, yo, there's so much sawdust to collect out here. We should probably reorder those mushroom spores and do it the right way.
They're saying spawning kit, so the one where you drill the holes in the logs and put it in the logs.
Okay, those drilling the holes and I forgot what they use, like sap or like some type of glue to put it back in there and yeah, plug it. Yeah, I've seen those too. I'm thinking about doing that. And I got a nice little shady area under these trees where it still gets some airflow and shade. Yeah, that's a good idea. We might try that.
It can be left longer for that. So like maybe 2 weeks.
Okay, I'll discuss it with the wife. I appreciate you suggesting that one. The plugs, yeah, I remember those. Back to business. Oh, it might be out of fuel again. It might be out of fuel. Damn, we got a little something in there. Oh, I still got the stop button on. Silly me. Silly me. Keep forgetting about that one. down next. Ow! So this one, I think I'm gonna get some collapsing on this one, but it's wedged under another tree. So I don't think it's gonna fall down, but it's got a bridge. So I think I'm gonna step down, come with the undercut, and finish this off. There we go. Yeah, getting to it. Let's go get some more fuel. But I want y'all to let me know how long do y'all think it's gonna take me to get through all this wood right here? Just chopping it up into rounds, not counting how long it's gonna take me to bust it up with the axes, but cutting this up with a chainsaw. What y'all think? Weeks, months, years? Yeah. Let me know. We're gonna step down. We're gonna go get some more fuel. Uh-huh. Yeah, we over here putting in work. Uh-huh. Yes, sir. Oh. Uh-huh. With a weak domestic chainsaw. So you can crack on my chainsaw all you want. We putting in work with this weak domestic chainsaw right here. I'm here for the jokes though, for sure. Gas him up. We might go maybe one more round and call it a night. Because tomorrow I'm gonna go out real early in the morning and I want to go hunting for that husky that I want. That Husqvarna 572. I don't know if I'm gonna have to order it or a store might carry it in stock in person. I'm not sure. That's the one I want. Now, uh, oh, almost overshot. Now, how much of a bar length I want to run? I'm still working on that one. I'm thinking maybe like a teetering between like a 24 and a 32. Cause I got some massive pieces over there. Some massive pieces. So yeah, I want to be able to switch the bar length when I see fit. All right, now I'm just thinking like how I want to attack this next because this stuff is going to start collapsing on itself. You feel me? I start cutting some of these pieces. Some of the top ones are going to start falling down. So I just pulled that off. I just freed that up a little bit. So I'm going to start working on these ends right here. Start working my way down this black locust right here. And we got some exposed pieces right here. So I'm gonna start working on these right here. These I should be able to knock out. Why don't I want to hit this piece right here? Because if I start cutting down here, because it's going downhill and I'm cutting from the way that we'd be cutting, it will be falling down on itself and it'll be collapsing on the blade right here. So I don't want this wood collapsing down on the bar, slowing my bar down because that's what'll happen. So this is not really a good piece to cut the way it's laying right here. And I'm no tree expert. I'm no arborist. I'm just learning as I go. Just an ordinary man, just a backyard lumberjack. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Out of whatever your proxy they say.
Atrocious proxy.
Atrocious.
Man, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you for stopping by, tuning in. Always, my brother. Love your throwing. I feel like I switched to something else that I could do better because you running laps around me with your throwing, man. Atrocious proxy, man. If y'all don't know about him, go check his page out. He is very good, very good. Excel exceptionally quick. I want y'all to check this out. These would be perfect right here. Have you ever tried a Swedish log stove? These would be perfect for that. And I'm going to save a nice amount of these for Swedish log stoves. I'll paint the picture for you. So I come out here in the morning, come out here, sit on a log. I bring out, it's like a hand drill. It's an auger. It's called an auger. I bring out my hand auger, and I got the battery operated drill and the drill bit to drill this out. We drill a hole in the center. We drill a hole in the side. Zoop. They're going to meet in the middle. So you're going to light a fire inside, but the wood has to be dry. Maybe throw some rocks up here, maybe 3, 4 rocks, or something that's not flammable, something that is heat resistant. Throw a pan on top. Light you a fire. You light the fire first. Light the fire, and the fire will get air. So the hole in the top and the hole in the side, it makes it a rocket stove. It kind of constricts it. So the air is more or less coming from the side right here. So it retains a good amount of airflow. And you can put some kindling in there if you want to. And this makes like a nice flame outside. That's what we call like a Swedish rocket stove or a Swedish log stove. And this is perfect right here. It's a perfect piece for making those. So I'm going to do a bunch more of those. I think I got one drilled out already. Still another one. Let me see. I think I had one. What happened? I appreciate it. I'm trying to become skilled, man. That's that's a real good compliment. I appreciate y'all. What else?
And then someone else says, "Oh, come on, boys, look in, looks like girl, ATM, hook up thing."
What? What they say?
Oh, come on, boys, hook in, looking like girl, ATM, FFF.
Okay, I'm not sure about that last comment. I'm not sure. I'll respond to it, but I'm not sure. So here's an example. Here's one of the logs that I did that to. You see how I drilled out that hole right there? Drilled out that hole, and then you can see some of the burntness in there. Drilled out that hole in the side, so you can make you a Swedish log stove and cook right on there. That's what I'm talking about. That's an example right there. And I did this with the hand auger, but this is a real knotty piece of wood. So I figured this is dry and it's a perfect piece to do it to, because who wants to be splitting this super knotted piece of log with an axe? Not me. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if you want to count this little one, but we got so many knots in here that I didn't even want to chop at this with an axe. So I'm like, all right, you know what? If it stands up, I'm gonna make a Swedish log stove with it. So that's what that's about right there. That's an example. All right, we still got some daylight left, so I'm gonna put that work in. If y'all don't have time to stop, or if y'all don't have time to stay, it's all good. I appreciate it. Nonetheless, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, regardless. But I got work to do. Uh-huh. Ah, yeah. Uh-huh. Just these ones I just cut up. The one's perfect for that log stove right there. Uh-huh. We're gonna work on this bit right here. Almost lost a leg right there. Holy shit. My foot got stuck. I was like, I'm ready to pull my leg out. My shit got stuck under a log. Almost lost a leg. Damn! Ain't that something? What's life without the stories, though? So this log is starting to push down on that one. So it's not really a good piece to cut. Maybe if I put, I'm gonna finish knocking this one over, and I'm gonna finish making that cut. There we go. Finish making my cut. Where's that cut at? I done made a double cut. No. There we go. Uh-huh. I want to slide this down a little bit so this thing don't get away from me. And I don't want this thing collapsing on itself. So I just want to kind of shimmy that in there. Yeah. Let's knock out some of these top pieces right here. Chipping away. Keep chipping. It's collapsing on the blade right now. So I'm going to pull this log off. So it's not that big, but it's collapsing on the blade because of the angle. Oh, you cut the log already, though. It was cut. There we go. Landed perfect. Couldn't ask for this thing to land any better. Y'all let me know. Would you undertake this task of chopping up all this wood? Is this too much work for the average man? Is this too much of a daunting task for the average man? It might be. It very well might be. I'm not the average man though. At all. At all. Work. I signed up for this. Work. But this is a time investment for me. You're either going to invest time or money to get to elevated, places of where you want to be in life. Time or money or both. hmm Look at all this I did today with a civilian chainsaw. Real basic, damn near entry level chainsaw. hmm All that work, all this lumber. It's a lot of axe work. I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of axe work. That's where the real work gonna come in at. That's where the real dedication and perseverance will come in at. The axe work, whoo. I ain't here to play with them, no. I do this if nobody's watching. Fun, damn. We are chipping away at this. Gotta get some better footage right here. There we go. Much better. Problem, I don't want to pull this one because I think this log's gonna come out on top. I feel like I had something crawling on my head. I want to take this one out right here. This is a big ass log though. I don't think I'm gonna go at that one yet. All right. I think we good for tonight. Y'all let me know. I, I put enough work for tonight. Yeah, I think we good for tonight. I'm satisfied with what I did. Backyard lumberjack, you know? Put that work in. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. About to go in the house, hang with the family. It's pizza night. It's game night. Appreciate your family. Appreciate your friends. Appreciate your people. Appreciate life, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one. Probably go live tomorrow. See if I score a new Husqvarna. If not, I'm back at it with this one. Have a good night.